YouTube, what's going on? You see what's going on in LA. I send out prayers for those people that are affected, that are looting everything. I really do. For those people that are looting and stealing, well, I hope you lose everything. Because when you dance with the devil, you act like nothing but heathens. Well, the devil comes to collect. When you sign your name on that dotted line for the devil, he comes to collect. For years, we've been saying Hollywood is corrupt, LA is corrupt. Well, LA Sheriff Department and their badge says all I need to know about LA. Because you can look at the points of the badge and then look up the predator symbols for children. You know what I mean. I've been saying it, trying to wake people up. Even in their own police department, the badge says exactly how corrupt they actually are. You got DEI hire mayor, DEI hire fire chief. You got this one family out there that owns 90% of the water out there. How do you own water? Nestle tried that. And you can't own water. You can't hold back water to those people that actually need the water to save their homes or to drink or to use for daily purposes. See, this one family, this billionaire family, appears to be good on the surface, but yet when they have 90% possession of the water, they have the biggest farm out there. I forget their name, you'll have to look it up. Their farm is not going without water. See, the state of California has made it so you can't drill wells, water wells. They have said, no, we, the government, will take care of you. When I hear that we're from the government and we're here to help, that's when I start worrying. We're from the government and we're here to tell you how to live. That's when I start going, yeah, okay. See, we can't even trust the police department anymore. And the fire department, apparently, is ridiculous. A lot of people disagree with me on a lot of things that I think should be legal for Americans to do, but yet they say that government is allowed to require licenses for all this stuff. I don't think government should butt into and take your rights away from you just to sell them back to you. I think that should be illegal. Well, we see how good the government is right now. We got all these people that are still saying F Trump, F whatever, F make America great, F, 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 F. But yet, those are the ones that are out looting, stealing. They're taking cars and doing street takeovers. I like what was it, Philadelphia or wherever is starting to do. In the intersections where they're doing donuts and all that, they're putting little divots in the road where it actually tears up the tires, tears up the rims. I think that's a good thing. It gets you to slow down, and if you do a donut, it'll tear your car up. That is a good thing. So, actuality, we see everything going on. We saw these people that are fighting to keep what they have in LA. They're using their little tiny water hoses and they're spraying, and they're doing what they can. You see the wildlife running, trying to figure out where to go. See, the Bible has predicted this. A day of reckoning is going to come to these people that have done evil against children, against people. You know, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the whatever, the Skull and Bones, the World Economic Forums, and everybody else. See, these families that have been on top and had control for generations, A day of reckoning is going to come. Maybe not here in our timeline. We're starting to see part of it. But these 27 different families that actually own everything and push the Luciferian satanic witchcraft, they are being called into question. You can't mock God and get away with it because the Bible says God will not be mocked. But yeah, Hollywood is mocking God. Well, you see what happened. Yeah, LA, they've been mocking God. World Economic Forums and these Islam and Muslim people and all this other people, it says that they have been mocking God and saying and spreading false truths and false lies and everything else. The media had been feeding you lies for far too long. They tried to sentence Trump, but they couldn't do it. See, they tried everything to shut down Trump because they're scared to death. They're scared of the truth being out there. How many of those mansions that are burning was actually burnt for a reason to cover up all the evidence of their crimes? Because they're trying to get rid of the evidence. We've seen evidence of beam weapon systems, which I'll probably get banned for even talking about it. We've seen evidence in Maui. We've seen evidence here in LA now. The Panhandle of Texas and all these other places where these fires just miraculously, it's up, it's gone. They want something gone. So what do? They make it gone. They got videos of a guy that was setting the fires. They got videos of kids throwing gasoline out the back of the car to help accelerate the fires. They should be considered terrorists. They should be. To actuality, you see all this stuff going on, and Trump hasn't even taken office yet. Trudeau is, see ya, out of here. Got the people of Greenland saying, hey, come on, we want to be a part of you. You got the people of Canada saying they want to be a part of us. But yet the Democratic Party thinks that's not a good thing. But yet actuality it would be, because it would show that we're all united. We, the people of the world, let alone the United States, should be standing united against the evils that are being pushed, against these kings and queens that aren't doing nothing for the people, against these parliaments and governments that are doing nothing for the people. We see how good the government runs everything. They're so far in debt they can't even tell you when we're going to be out of debt, because they have given so much money to Ukraine, so much assets to Ukraine. They gave fire engines and fire equipment to Ukraine. Why does Ukraine need our equipment? We got so many old fire trucks that still work, still run, sitting around. Why ain't they driving them up out there to LA, filling them up and using them? We got all the equipment sitting around that people own. You got water sitting right there at the ocean. It's water. Put it out. No, but they can't figure it out because DEI, is more important. That agenda is more important than people's lives. That agenda is more important than people's homes and their dreams and their livelihoods. You sit and flip through Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all these things, and you're seeing all these videos pop up of people trying to go through tunnels and getting onto the other side, and you can't even see, you don't even know if the people made it because the video cut out. But you pray they make it. You pray they made it out of there. The fire's so intense. What do? In a situation like that, you're driving, you can't see on the other side. Do you hide out in the tunnel? What if the oxygen goes out? You can't breathe. See, people are having to make hard choices. I mean, really hard choices. Leave their homes behind and everything they know behind. But yeah, here's the thing. California is still going to charge $1 million for those properties. Some real estate guru, real estate mogul, or whatever you want to call him, is going to come in and buy those properties for pennies on the dollar now. They're going to make a lot of money on people's lives being destroyed. You know that's what's going to happen. These rich people are going to jump on that, buy up every single property they can. These families like the Rothschilds and Rockefeller, Bloombergs, and the Bilderbergs, and all them, all these names, 27 different families I can mention. They're going to come in and swoop in and they're going to buy everything up. And people are going to lose everything. You've had homeless situations going on in California for far too long. Why? Because the cost of living is ridiculous in California. You got people that are nomadic people living in RVs and campers like we do, that are traveling around, and cops are trying to say it's illegal to live a nomadic lifestyle. Cops are coming around in Arizona and everywhere else trying to tell these people that they cannot live a nomadic lifestyle, but there's no law that says you can't. Some people don't want to own a home because homes are too expensive. The law enforcement is making up laws as they go. They ain't going to Congress. Congress is the only people that makes up laws, not law enforcement. Law enforcement ain't, they forget the laws that they're supposed to enforce. They forget the constitutional rights. But they're going up to these people and they're knocking on those doors and they're saying, hey, your bus is yellow, you can't live in it. There's a video of that, nomadic people. Cop tried to tell them living in a yellow bus is illegal. On public land. Public, say that again, public land. We the people own that, not the government. That is public land. That is land that they can utilize to make a lifestyle. Unfortunately, the taxes and everything else has destroyed the American freedom. IRS is going around and knocking on doors, handing out this failure to comply letter to people that haven't filed. And show me the law that says I have to file taxes. There is no law that says I have to file taxes. Not one law. Now they're threatening misdemeanor charges. I tell them, go ahead, try. Because once you take me to court, I'm going to file lawsuits against you for enforcing a law that's not existent. There is not one law that says I have to file taxes. ATF is bringing back the slide stock or the foregrip or whatever. They're bringing back their ridiculous rules and laws before Trump comes back in office. Their pistol brace, that's what it was. The pistol brace. The brace for your gun, your pistol. They're trying to say that's illegal again. They don't care about constitutional rights. Need to do away with the ATF. The FCC, man, is restricting freedom of speech so far that if you say anything over a radio wave, they can fine you and put you in jail. But yet all these people that, they can afford to do all this, these richer people, they think it's all well and good. Rules are good. Rules are not laws. Ordinances are not laws. Policies are not laws. And for the ATF and FCC and all these FDA and all these ones DEA and all these ones, they have not went to Congress and got these laws written. They got so many laws on the book that are old and ridiculous and outdated. There's a video on YouTube where it talks about the dumbest laws ever written. And they're still on the book. They're ridiculous laws. But yet our government would enforce it if they knew about them. Law enforcement would be going, hey, well, you're chewing gum on Sunday and walking down the sidewalk. I'm going to write you a ticket for it. Collecting that revenue. That bottom dollar, man. Writing a ticket, parking tickets during the LA fire. That bottom dollar. That revenue. That's what our government is about. It's about the revenue. It's about stealing from the American people. Stealing the dreams and the freedoms of the American people. No wonder people are sick of the government and they can't trust cops. They can't trust... I'm going to say this. No wonder people can't trust the black community either, because the black community is running around like a bunch of heathens. There's a lot of good black people out there that are getting fed up with their own community. We're getting fed up with the white liberals running around boo-hooing and whining and crying because we don't want our children with these drugs and chemicals in their bodies, or mutilating their bodies to make them a boy and a girl and a boy, or whatever. They're getting fed up. They're trying to tell us that we're wrong. We're getting fed up with babies being murdered at the KKK Planned Parenthood. The very organization that was started by the KKK Democrats. For one reason. You can go do your research on that. We're getting fed up. People trying to tell us that Donald Trump is working against our rights and against our freedom, when he's actually trying to give it back to us. He's trying to help people. He's trying to do what's right. But yet he gets so much hate. We're fed up with the blacks getting away with hate crimes, telling us that they're going to come kill us because we're white. But yet if we say that against them, God forbid, we're getting fed up. We're done. We're done with your BS. We're done with government being run so horribly that we see what's happening in LA, in Maui, and everywhere else. In Oakland, California, and places where people can't even walk down the street because they're scared to death of being carjacked or robbed or looted or mugged or whatever. We're done. We want our Second Amendment. We want the right to defend ourselves, to defend our family. We want the right to defend somebody else that's getting jacked on the street. I mean, law enforcement ain't doing it. You give them a call, 10 hours later, they'll show up. We are so done with everything that's going on. We're so sick of it. We're losing America. And yet people are telling us that we're racist, or we're homophobe, or Islamophobe, or whatever. We're phobe something. Because we stand up and speak the truth. Yeah. You know, it's sad that we got to repeat ourselves in almost every video, that we keep showing you the evidence and the truth and the facts and the actual true history of everything that's going on. But yet we're told that we're wrong because facts are lies, or truths are lies, or how can a truth be a lie? Just because it's a truth, and your feelings or you get butthurt because of the truth. We're getting tired of hearing that supposedly black people are the gods of the world, they own everything. We're getting tired of it, because we don't care. If they were that great of a thing, why are they turning their backs on God? If they're God's people, why are they turning their backs on God? If they're such Christian people, why are they going to church on Sunday but yet hanging out and acting like heathens during the week. That goes for white people too. Why are you acting like heathens? You know, I don't go for church for a reason. There's so many hypocritical people in churches anymore. They'll try to tell you you're a sinner, but yet during the week they look like heathens. Everybody's wondering what Trump was saying to Obama. Doesn't matter. Because once the truth comes out, you can't hide from God. Even Trump can't hide from God. The devil can't hide from God. The devil would be put in check by God. So what do you think that everybody here on earth will be put in check? This life ain't yours. It belongs to God. You're only borrowing it. You're making your choice. So make it today for the right reason. This world is falling apart right before our eyes. Y'all have a good day. God bless. Pray for LA. Pray for Maui. Pray for all these places that have been affected by government and by all this secret society stuff. And these secrets and classified information and all this other stuff. This hypocrisy agenda. Pray for them. God bless. Have a good day.